happened.
Joan Clancy, you're stepping down as PRO of the RNLI after 20 years. Why?
Well, I feel I've given enough now in 20 years, and the role has grown enormously over the 20 years as well. And I have a lot of other irons in the fire that I want to pursue while I still can. When I started off, it was typing on a typewriter and on a paper, and you brought it into the Leader and the Observer, and if you were lucky you had a photograph from Rory Wiley or Sean Byrne or any of the local photographers to go with it. And then very soon after that, then, if just a few months after that, I got a computer and I was able to send to the Leader and the Observer and WLR, and it started to grow. So now I have a big list on my press list for the lifeboat. And also we started off with the swim, so that was what we were promoting, and then we were promoting a swim and a dinner dance, and now we have so many activities in the year that it's so vibrant. It's wonderful.
Why is the RNLI so important to you?
It's important to me because they're there 24/7, 365 on call to save life at sea. And it's, they're a great bunch of guys. Now, there aren't any women in the lifeboat station at the moment, but sometimes there is, but sometimes pregnancy intervenes and they have young children. But they're wonderful. They're there and they answer the call and they go out there and, sometimes risking their lives, but they are an extraordinary bunch of people who do this.
So by doing PRO duties for the Dungarvan and Helvic RNLI, you feel you're giving something back? You feel you're part of something that's vital to the community?
I do, yeah, in my own small way, I do.
Well, it's not just in your own small way, because it takes a lot of work to do all that as well, because it's not just sending out the odd press release, it's promoting and encouraging and getting people involved, and like the swim and doing that. We did a piece with you last year about that. It's such a massive thing to do, but it gets a great swell of support.
I know that's the major fundraising event for the Helvic lifeboat, the swim, and last year was the 25th anniversary, so that's wonderful that it has been happening for 25 years. And so the swim now will be taking place again this summer, and the next event for the lifeboat is the Mad Hatters concert on Friday the 31st of this month in the Park Hotel in Dungarvan.
I believe that's going to be a big night, and the best of luck to everybody involved in that. It's going to be a lovely night. It'll be a poignant night as well.
It will be a very poignant night. Michael was associated with the Helvic lifeboat for many, many years. He acted as MC for the swim, and of course he was irreverent and funny and witty, and people came to see Michael ride just as much as they came to enjoy the swim and barbecue and all that went with it.
I know you probably don't want to leave some people out or anything like that, but is there any particular moments over the 20 years, any particular people you want to give a mention to? Is there anything you want to say about how's it been?
Well, that's a very hard question to answer, because there has been so much and so many people involved in the 20 years. I took over from Dolores Ronayne, who was the press secretary at the time, and she was instrumental in, she was on the committee that brought back the lifeboat station to Helvic, and so only for her I wouldn't be still doing this today, I'm sure. But as a child, I always loved when the lifeboat came to town. It used to come to town on the day of the agricultural show, which is on a Thursday, and usually the last Thursday in July, and to come into the quay. And the colours of the boat, and there was something exciting about this boat that was different to all the other boats, and that always whetted my imagination too. What this boat could do and what it was capable of doing, and what the people on board were trained to do. It was, so we've won many prizes over the years too, so that's something. We've won the Pride of Place Award, and there's a full page in the local papers this week of a photograph taken up in Ennis of some of the fundraising committee from 2005 or 2015 receiving the Pride of Place Award, and that's an Island of Ireland award.
Right, yeah, I know,
so it's very important.
Yeah.
And we've received other awards as well. And for a station of our size, we're the best fundraising group in the whole country.